This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today. This time taking a look at an application that we've already reviewed in print. And this application is called OrganiDoc HD. We were so impressed with what it had to offer, actually, that we decided we'd just go ahead and give you a video review too, just so we can show you the full splendor of this thing on the iPad. We're really quite enamored with what this app has to offer in terms of file sharing, and while we're on the subject, this is a file sharing app for iOS. There are versions of this that exist for both the iPhone and the iPad, but essentially it's like a lot of other offerings out there that offer extensive file sharing and media playback from your iPhone or iPad, seeking to rectify a couple of the issues where Apple locks certain things down, lets you not view certain files. That's kind of starting to change, especially with iOS 5. But for the most part, there's still a lot of stuff that you just can't get without jailbreaking or adding an app like OrganiDoc HD. I guess before we dive into anything, OrganiDoc HD is available for $4.99 in the App Store. That is the going price of this app, and we feel it's fair. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But that's pretty much all the introduction we need, so we're going to go ahead and slap this and get straight into things. So as you can see, here's the main menu, and we haven't loaded any of our own private files for you to view here, though that we do have this kind of test PDF, but we are going to talk about the various things that come with this, so no worries there. So essentially, OrganiDoc provides an easy way to compile a bunch of different sources and file sources from your own computer. Likewise, you've got a couple of different sharing options. There's all kinds of social networking integration, as well as full fair play with email, and you can share over Wi-Fi too if you'd like. This feature is actually quite nice. We really like these Wi-Fi shares just because they're so easy. Although the big deal with OrganiDoc this time around, we did look at this app earlier in the year. One of the bigger things that's changed this time around is that there's now full iOS 5 integration. And what that means is that you can now go here and then easily share to iCloud, upload to cloud storage, and then it's done. Then it's saved to iCloud, and it's there forever, which is pretty cool, especially since that's one of the bigger selling points of iOS 5, and everybody's kind of stoked to have that, and that is where your iPad and iPhone are all backed up immediately. So with that in mind, now it's extremely easy to use iCloud to back up all of your files, which is a feature we're actually quite impressed with. We don't know of any other service that's done this so far, and that works for every single file format that OrganiDoc supports. Speaking of file formats, OrganiDoc supports pretty much anything you can think of. You've got all of your MS Office docs, you've got PDFs, you've got various other text formats. As far as photos go, any kind of photo format that you can name is supported here, especially the big ones: JPEG, PNG, GIF. All of those, and there's also a media option which would contain your videos. Surprisingly, there's lots of video codecs that are supported, which does fill a hole as far as what Apple supports, so we're very thankful for that. There's also a camera button if you'd like to take your own photos. There's also, and this is one of the bigger selling points for us, there's support for archived file formats. So that means your zips and RARs can be opened up at will, which is rather fancy. That's obviously not involved straight with the stock iOS experience, so we're very happy to see that involved. There's a couple of other amenities, included with this, including this nice cover flow sort of mechanic that we're big fans of. This works well when you have lots of files going on. You can just simply flick through as you do on your computer and find what you're looking for. There's also these hefty amount of cloud storage options, which we're also big fans of. You can connect things to Google Docs, Dropbox, your MobileMe, or your public iDisk, and a couple others too. Which, with this much functionality, if you have a cloud storage account somewhere, and we're guessing you do at this point, cloud storage is easily becoming the next greatest thing in mobile technology, then you simply boot this up and connect it, and then it automatically pulls all of your various data. So it's really seamless and easy to set up, which we greatly appreciated. And like we mentioned before, there is iTunes file sharing, in case you're still wanting to do that. iOS 5 hopefully fixed any of your jonesings for that, but if you have to, it's there. And finally, you can even set up a protected passcode for your content. So that's all pretty fantastic. And it's just worth noting right off the bat too that we really enjoyed the interface itself. It's got a nice color scheme. The layout is easy to peruse. And in general, we had no problem getting where we needed to go. You have this file format style kind of archive view that works very well, and everything that you could possibly want is easily within reach, which is great. So pretty much, giving a grand overview based on what this app has to offer, and we really have only scratched the surface. There's lots of other things that we can't show you, like its full AirPlay support, so you can stream presentations live to any supporting device. Things like that are just absolutely phenomenal to make this app more and more the last word, so to speak, in file sharing and file management for the iPad and iPhone. With that in mind, we're going to give OrganiDoc a 4 out of 5 star rating. We really do like what this app has to offer, and every time we look at it, it just gets better and better. So if you're looking for a file manager for your iPhone or iPad, this is easily the $5 option to go with. So that's OrganiDoc, which is available for $4.99 in the App Store, and we're going to give it a 4 out of 5 star rating. And that's pretty much all we have to say about it for now. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and sign out and just say, I'm going to encourage you guys, I guess. Word choice there. I'm going to encourage you guys to go check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel. We're posting new content to that location often, so check back with some frequency. Or if you'd like, go to the iPhoneAppReview.com for heaps of our written reviews as well. And that's all I've got to say, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we'll check you guys later. Bye.